Hola everybody, it's me, Maris, and guess what? We're doing I'm gonna call it, I guess we're gonna, just an Angels of Abundance reading. Um, okay, and there we go. Alright, it's just a three-carder. Just kind of want to take a look at the financial world around us. I was gonna do a pick a card, and I kind of, got distracted, I guess is what I want to say. I got distracted. This Sunday, we will be at Crystal Lake over off of 15th and MacArthur on Riverside Salvage Road, I guess is what I'm going to call it. Over there at Crystal Lake, Southwest 15th and MacArthur, so we will be there on Sunday at 9 a.m. And then I had posted an event, but for whatever reason it didn't show up on the event page, and it's kind of like on my phone, kind of, sort of. It's really weird. But anyway, let's take a look at the Angels of Abundance. So we're getting a little direction, perspective when it comes to the finances. And that first one coming in it says bountiful nature, but you'll see it's upside down. So it's going to, I'm going to say it's not so bountiful, and that perhaps at this time right now, our finances, our incomes are rather, and I'm going to use the word restricted or narrowed. It doesn't mean that, they're trying to keep the money from you. It's, and I'm going to say it like this, you got too many eggs in one basket. It's good to diversify how you receive your money. It's good to diversify how you receive your money, because right now you're being very, very restrictive and very narrow in how money or how abundance flows to you. So this is talking about being aware of that, and what's going to happen, or what we're going to look through here. And this is about increasing your energy and manifestation abilities. It's really important for you to start focusing on things, events, whatever, that bring abundance in, or bring abundance or prosperity in. It's kind of like starting to look around and see, how can I make prosperity, or how does that become a more valuable asset to me through there. So this is like starting to look around, take an inventory of what you have, how much of it is important or close to you, how much of it is what I'm going to call frivolous or minutia. Because this is the time that you're going to be able to start disconnecting or letting go of the minutia. One of the things that I'm picking up on this, and I'll flip it back over to that card so this kind of makes sense, is when you sit down and you look at all of your subscriptions, or you look at all of the things that you are what I'm going to call nickeled and dimed with. How much of that can you let go of? For instance, if you have a subscription to the newspaper, but you're not really reading the newspaper, or you're using it for junk, whatever, you're not using the newspaper, it gets thrown away and you didn't even really read it, do you really need that subscription? Okay, no, you probably don't. If you have magazine subscriptions, and it's like, do you even really read those magazines? Are they even important to you? Are you putting any attention to them? Do you even pick them up and look at them? Okay, so this card is saying that you really need to start paying attention to what you have around you, and is it something that brings in, or is it something that takes away from the meaning of what you're doing or the rhythm of what you're doing. And then the end result, and I'm laughing on this, is because it's really about don't Jonesy. Okay? Stop trying to Jones with other people. Stop paying attention to what other people have. And the biggest message I'm getting is that most of the time when people have a lot of stuff, they really don't have the abundance behind it. It's empty stuff. You can have a big house and it's a really beautiful home, or it's a very beautiful house, but is it a home if you're not prosperous in love, if you're not prosperous in joy? It's just a house. It's just a shell. That vibration says, oh yeah, you can look at it and aesthetically it's beautiful, but if it's not filled with that prosperity of joy and prosperity of peace and abundance of love, it has no value. So this is what this is referring to, is that when you're looking at something, is it because you want to Jones it, or is it truly bringing you that prosperity and peace and prosperity and joy, abundance of happiness? If it's bringing that, great. Enjoy it, fill that space with it. But if you are doing or buying or spending things, and it's in order to feel something differently, or to be in a sense of a competition with someone else, it is not a good investment, and you actually kind of need to let that go. And they're like, well, just because I'd like to have that speedboat doesn't mean I'm jealous of them. Okay, you're focused on a speedboat instead of the joy and time, the joy and the happiness and the memories that you're creating with that speedboat. If that makes any sense to you. It does to me, but somebody might look at it and go, what is she talking about? Okay, is it that Ferrari that you really want? Or is it that experience of being on the road, on a road trip with somebody that you love? Or maybe just with yourself to figure things out? Or is it the love of that Ferrari? Start looking at things in a little bit different perspective. We broaden how we bring our money in. But we start to narrow our perspective on, or have a more astute perspective on how that money goes out. So, peace, love, and harmony. I'll be coming up later with a weekend energy forecast. Peace.